Super Idol di Charo, don't they need to tend by each for the
Ooga booga, ooga booga. Yo, finally. I've been hearing about this game for years, man. Kinda hyped. I did already see what's been happening on Twitter and shit, the last couple hours. So I already know who's the main character and, like, the upper main character. So, it's a nigga. It is a person of color. Okay, and I'll get into that after I watch the trailer. So yeah, it's Yasuke or Yasuke. I don't fucking know. I should know. I'm learning Japanese, so it's kind of sad. All right, let's see. Let's see what this trailer all about, and I'll comment on it after. I'm guessing it's shitty quality because I'm on Twitter, but I don't feel like going to YouTube. I'm already watching it. Fuck it. Okay.
Who are you?
Is this in game? Okay.
Who do you serve?
I mean, not in game, but like animated. I thought it was in real life for a second.
All I have ever known in my life. Our land.
Ooh.
Our customs. My family. Burns in the name of unification.
I'm digging it though. Classic,
You are still a
whole
frog in
family
a well.
dies, the village burns down type of trope. Okay, sure.
Who knows nothing of the sea?
Oh! But black.
The oceans
It was
filled with
him.
new
Interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna start off with the girl though, you know, because they're both the main characters. All right. Anyways.
ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed.
Can a nigga borrow a French fry?
Power.
That was a signal for that.
Vengeance.
Okay.
And you... will you continue down that river? Or choose another path beyond what we see?
And we must look for it. Together.
Okay, they're both talking to each other. I wonder how this plays out in general. Because I'm thinking like, I only played Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Memories. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. What a game. It is a game of a game. Anyways, yeah, I wonder how this is going to play out between the two of them. Because they're both main characters that you can play as. So we'll see. Very interesting.
We must learn to trust. Rebuild.
Nigga.
And follow the blade.
Nah, because it's definitely, it wasn't that easy going in the historical context. There's no way. I mean, maybe, shit. I fuck with the weapon case. Big ass nigga. Literally.
We are the shadows.
That served the light.
Okay. You know what? Bravo. Yeah, November 15th. Okay, so this year. It's the end of the quarter. It's gonna release. Fair enough. I'm interested because, I mean, again, like, he's a nigga, right? So, I'm interested either way. But the way that the story is, planning out or panning out to be, in their relationship to each other and shit like that. It's not like Valhalla. That's the only Assassin's Creed game I played, so I'm gonna just be referencing it a lot. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just wondering how it's gonna pan out between the two of them. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of different when you play. I guess like you know how you like make a character into an RPG. And you play as like a origin class, like oh you're playing as an elf, so then that class is like the storyline is a bit different. I feel like it's gonna be like that with this. You know, if you choose the nigga, and yeah, it's gonna be very different. It has to be. All right, so I'm not really against it though, because a lot of people are complaining that he's a nigga, like he black. Ew, black. Ew. I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't expecting it. I was actually shocked that I saw it. I was like, oh shit, we got a nigga, right? But I don't think it'll be too bad because in a historical sense, you know, yeah, there's a story behind it, and it seems like it's panning out to be the way that it was in that in records and shit. Cause like in the show, I only watched like 2 episodes because I ain't watching no damn 6-episode fucking Netflix show. Got me fucked up. Hate when they do that shit. It needs to be at least minimum like 10 episodes. I hate when they like shorten that shit, bro. It's so stupid. Well, I think it's 4. Whatever. Anyways, so I think it's gonna be similar to that, where and people are like, oh, it's because he's not an actual samurai. He was a retainer, and he was just like a weapons handler. He just held the weapons and shit. I mean, like, but like in the show took from like real life. From what I've heard, from what I know, retainers were also samurai, so it kind of didn't matter or doesn't matter. And again, I got a bachelor's of history, but I haven't really looked into, surprisingly, have not looked superly into Japan in terms of history. It's funny enough too because I learning Japanese and I watch a shit ton of anime since I was like 4 years old. So, but in that sense, I don't feel like it'll be bad because he's black, but I do understand. It's like, oh, because they think he's like the only main character. They're forgetting there's like another Japanese, actual ethnically Japanese person in there that's a main character that they can play as. I guess I understand like why they're like mad because it's Japan and it's just like, oh, you put in a black man to do this shit. He had no connection. Da da da. But yeah, there was a black samurai, you know, named Yasuke. That's his name too. It's gonna be based off of them. And so I think because it's going to be based off of, like, real life, I think it's going to be, like, a good game, low-key. Because the other Assassin's Creed games are kind of, like, inaccurate and shit in terms of, like, history. We'll see with this one. Here's my thing. As long as it's a good game, I don't give a shit, right? I don't give a shit. The fucking samurai, he could be fucking green. I don't care. As long as the game is good, story's good, I like it, combat, mechanics, and all that shit. As long as it's good and I'm enjoying it, I don't really give a shit. I said this with Pal World too. Motherfuckers like, oh, but they're copying Pokemon and I don't really care. As long as the game is fun to beat, as long as it's enjoyable, as long as it's good, I don't give a shit, right? But I don't know. I mean, a lot of Americans online been getting mad over this shit. I'm trying to understand. I might go to Japan's trending page and see what they're thinking. But yeah, I guess we'll go over the reactions in another video, maybe tomorrow. On Twitter because like people are mad and angry, but once again, I don't really give a shit as long as the game is good. Then yeah, I was a little hesitant at first. I'm like, oh, black man, but I'm just like, you know, he is actually a real person. I want to see what they do with it. Pretty much benefit of the doubt, I guess. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, that's it. I like the trailer. We'll see what happens. Assassin's Creed Mirage wasn't that bad either. I think it actually got like an 8 out of 10. I didn't play it yet though. I heard it was pretty good. Decent at least. It's better than Valhalla. Yeah, we'll see, man, we'll see.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.